Hi guys, welcome back. We got a vlog. This isn't a weekly vlog, which upsets me because I do really want to get back into weekly vlogs, but this is really close to a weekly vlog because this is really random. Basically, I was filming for a weekly vlog a few weeks ago. This vlog you'll see is around the time of my birthday, which was the 20th of June. And what are we now? Mid-July. Okay, it was like a month ago. But I had every intention of doing a weekly vlog and I don't know what happened. I feel like a lot come up at once. We went on a trip to Dorset and then my birthday and then we went on holiday and I didn't really put the video together and it just never came of anything. And then I was going through my camera and I just thought, I'm not just gonna delete these clips. Shall I just make a random vlog and then do this little disclaimer at the beginning of the video that's like, hi, this is a very random video. So I'm starting this real time. When you're watching this, this is me this week. Hard-boiled egg, I literally look like an egg. But yeah, I have clips of my birthday. I got my hair done, which I will say, I am strongly regretting getting my curtain bangs cut short again, because if you want to have my hair like this, like, can you see? They just pop up and they're just, anyway, off on a tangent, but I regret getting the bangs cut short again. So yeah, didn't want to delete the clips, didn't really know what to do with them, so I thought I'm just gonna start this by saying hi, hope you're all good, welcome back. I will try and do more weekly vlogs soon. They are my favourite style of content and my favourite videos to watch of other people's, and this is just a random week with me, random moments. It will jump from different occasions, but yeah, it's still cute nonetheless. I hope you enjoy. Before we start rolling the video, I just want to say a big thank you to Skin and Me. If you've followed me for a while, you'll know that Skin and Me is one of my favourite brands. We've worked together for a really, really long time. We've got a really good relationship and they are very aware of how obsessed with the brand my followers are as well, and I like to continuously work with them because I'm aware my following's always growing and changing, and then there's always new audience members joining, and I like to just keep you up to date with what I'm using on my skin, new products that I love, and talk to you guys about Skin and Me. Now, I'm always going to rave about the Daily Doser. I get these monthly. You can go online and do a consultation with them. Everyone's is different and it's literally skincare designed for you. That is why it's my favourite. You can literally tell them any of your hang-ups, things you want to work on, whether it's, I was just looking in the viewfinder because I've just got back from holiday, and to be honest, my pigmentation's not actually been that bad this holiday for the first time in, I want to say, years. I think I actually mentioned it in the holiday vlog, but I think it is down to the skincare I'm using. Obviously my hormones did change massively when I was pregnant, blah blah blah. Also, when you're pregnant you can update them and they will make it safe for pregnancy. I get asked that so much as well because I've got quite a big mum audience now, or like mums to be. I get asked that a lot. Skin and Me, because you literally just tell them that you're pregnant or you're trying to conceive. That's also something I think people don't realise. Whilst you're trying to conceive, it's still important that you look at the ingredients that are in your skincare, but if you are like me and it is all a massive blur, leave it to the experts. Let Skin and Me give you what you need in a product. And yeah, whether it's texture, pigmentation, you want brighter skin, you can literally put all that on your consultation and they will send you a Daily Doser once a month in the post. And I do have a discount code, which I'll tell you about in a second. But first of all, I just want to mention the SPF that they have now, which I'm so excited about. I actually got to try it before it was out. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, it should be fine. But they sent me a little tester and I've been loving it. This is my monthly SPF. If you know me, you know I love SPF. I just rave about it. Let's do an S for Skin and Me and for Sydney. But you should wear SPF every single day, come rain or shine. I could talk about it till I'm blue in the face. It's so important. It is one of the best ways to keep your skin fresh and young. Like, one thing my nan always says to me is she wished she had the knowledge about SPF when she was my age, because It's the one thing it does keep you youthful. It keeps your skin young. And this SPF, as you can see how beautifully that just glided on, it is such a lovely lightweight SPF. No white cast. When you take photos, you can't see any white flashback. Sits under makeup beautifully, and also is just a really nice base. Now I'm a mum, more so than ever. I don't have time to be putting on makeup all the time. I probably put on makeup, I was gonna say once a week, but I don't even think I put on makeup once a week. So I like to look just dewy, glowy. Don't get me wrong, if I have the odd spot, I'll put on a little bit of concealer, but I like my skin to just look radiant, and your SPF does that. I mean, by all means, add your moisturizer too. Something else people don't realise, SPF goes on last. My morning 3-step routine with Skin and Me is to cleanse, hydrate and protect. Literally, that's all you need from their products, and that is exactly what you get. I like to keep my skincare routine short and sweet, and that's what you get when you have that, because everything's in here other than the protection, which is in this little guy. So my discount code for this month is Sydney SPF 1, and you get your first daily doser for $4.99, and you get a trial of testing out the SPF in your kit as well, and you can see if you like it, give it a go. And I just think it's the most amazing price. You won't be able to top this, and obviously you're getting the best of the best stuff that is not available on the high street. Let's get on with the videos that I've put together. I've not even fully put it together yet, but I hope it's a good video. I think it's gonna be quite fun, and I'm gonna check in with you at the end, and I'm gonna talk a little bit of mum stuff, because I've had loads of DMs lately about holidays, things I'm learning about Ocean and all that jazz. So I'll catch up with you properly at the end once we watch this little fun random vlog. It's so funny, I'll show you when I stop, but we've put the car camera in so I can see Ocean literally just above where the camera is right now, where I'm filming, and it literally just looks like I'm on FaceTime to her. She's just staring at the camera. She definitely thinks, what is going on? But the car camera, if you're considering getting a car camera, obviously it's a little bit more expensive than a, sorry, the camera's really wonky, but it's just gonna keep falling. It's a little bit more pricey than having the car mirror, but literally not even expensive. It's like £35–40 I think. And when we just went for that tunnel, it has night vision, so I can drive at night with, see, I just tried to straighten the camera, it's not going to stay straight, sorry. But yeah, so good. And they say with the mirrors, there's horror stories that they can set fire. I don't know, but I just personally didn't like it. It didn't fit this car properly. It would just like drop, I couldn't see her, and then I'd panic and I'd hear like the most random noise, and I'd feel like I have to pull over and to check on her, kind of thing. Anyways, we're currently on our way to see my friend, and she does little like baby hand and foot castings, and we're gonna do Ocean. Well, I say we, she's gonna do Oceans. I probably should have got this done when she was newborn. She's 9 weeks, well, nearly 10 weeks, but obviously she's still tiny, she's still a baby. But it's something that I wanted to get as just like a little memorabilia. We're gonna get 3. We're gonna have one for us. If I can find a version, I'll put it on the screen, but little hand and foot for us, and one with hand and feet and pictures for my nan and Cass's mum and dad. She gotta stay still. Oh my God.
She might move a little bit.
It's okay, baby. You're okay. You're okay.
Oh, yes.
Is that so fun?
Yes.
What is going on? Doesn't matter that she's moving on her.
Alright. So basically when it's
You like
she won't want
it?
to move as much. Oh, is that nice?
I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life.
Can you say good morning, Ocean? Stop eating your hand. I'm convinced this girl is teething, and she's 10 weeks today. how are you 10 weeks? I don't understand. Where does time go? It's so true what they say. What is the saying? I can't even think what it is. It's like the days go fast. No, the days go slow and the years go fast. But that doesn't really make sense right now. What I'm trying to say is time is flying. It is crazy. Oh, hello, poser. You playing with your hair. It's her favourite thing to do. She plays with her hair. I cannot believe it. The last couple of weeks of pregnancy dragged so bad. Look at us doing the mirrored position, Osh. And then, obviously now, time is flying. I'm literally 2 weeks off having a 3-month-old. But to be honest, she seems so much older. It's the weirdest thing. Like, just how... she's just so aware. She's a really aware baby. I feel like she's crafty already. She knows what she wants. She knows what she's doing. Everyone that meets her is like, she seems a lot older. It's the weirdest thing. Like, obviously there's not going to be much in it from like a 2-month-old compared to a 4-month-old. But I just feel like she's reincarnated, and she's like wise, and she's like been here before. It's the literally everyone says it. It's the weirdest thing, isn't it? How are you, baby? How's 10 weeks been? Have you had the best time ever? And she's so aware of the camera too. Are you showing everyone your toes? Wow, they are so cute. Are they the cutest toes in the world? Anyway, Mummy's going out today without you. Today is my birthday eve. It really doesn't feel like it. I don't know if it's because like I've obviously got a distraction now, but I'm going to get my hair done. So Daddy's got you today, and you might go to work with Daddy for a little while, mightn't you? Because he's got a meeting, but my hair's getting done, and I only get my hair done by Susie, and she's got the day free for me. So we had to make it work, didn't we, babes? I'll take you along, and we're going to go get my hair done. Let's go look cute for my birthday, eh? This time last year I was on my way to Sardinia. Cass surprised me for my birthday. How things have changed, eh? 'Cause I'm off my face in love with you, so into you. Where is JB lately? He's literally disappeared off the face of the earth a bit, hasn't he? Doesn't really post on social media. Anyways, I'm driving into London. I've not driven into the city in so long. About 4 or 5 years ago, I drove into the city, like deep, as in like through past Buckingham Palace, everything, and I really lost. I was following maps and everything, and it kind of traumatized me, and I had like PTSD, and I couldn't drive into the city for such a long time. But she's recovered. It's been a few years, and yeah, I've decided to drive in for my hair appointment today. Susie used to be a lot closer to me, more like Essex way, but now she's in London, and my options, I was looking at the trains, I was just like, I've not been on the train in so long because of having Ocean, and I just don't want to take her on the trains yet, even though she's not with me today. I feel like I'm just a bit over the trains now, so driving it is.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel.
Just got to Susie's new salon. Susie's salon, it's got a ring to it.
It does, doesn't it?
I am ready to be transformed. We've both just said it's a bit dumb that I've come with my hair looking nice, because it just doesn't make the final look as dramatic. I'm just excited for a freshen up. This is just gonna be my birthday glow up. I need to get a pedicure actually. Maybe I'll do that later. Should I make the most of being baby free today?
Right, what are we thinking cut wise?
I honestly think like that, no?
Yeah, I think that is very brave, and I'm really proud of you.
Oh, you think less?
No. I think that's good, because I feel like you've not had a proper cut in a while.
Yeah.
And I feel like
It'll be back to this by the end of summer.
this isn't the amount that your hair has grown since I last seen you is genuinely impressive.
And I've cut it myself.
You cut it yourself.
I know.
So I think if we go here and then add some shading in, you will, obviously if you're going darker as well, you are going to feel different.
Yeah, I want to feel different.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Well, you're not coming in
feel
for
like
no
a
reason.
bad bitch.
You are a bad bitch. And then obviously once we colour here, chop this, you're going to feel darker, you're going to feel glossier, you're going to feel like a MILF. Right, you got any questions?
Go.
Okay.
9 to 5, happy with the simple life.
The big reveal. I give to you a princess.
Only Susie can take this and this. Literally. I love it.
Me too. It's a lot more fresh.
Do you feel like a meal? Have we accomplished our
Yeah, I do have this like funny thing where when I was younger I was like I don't want short hair until I'm a mum because then I will look like a mum, but now I like the short hair.
Yeah, I do. I love how you're actually calling this short. It's actually a joke.
No, but this is short. You can't even see because of the... How is this so long?
That is so long.
That is short.
But the shaping in there is so much better now. Like, you've obviously got some movement in there. I made sure it's more shaped around the front. I've kept the layering a little bit longer through the back, so at least if you're to style it yourself. Are you happy?
I love it. The lighting's so bad, but I will. Because we need to go this way. It makes me look pale at the moment, but I'll get used to it. And I'm going on holiday next week, so I'll be tan, hopefully. Yeah.
More than friends, yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day, yeah. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and
you. You're looking at the new 26-year-old in town. I can't believe I'm 26. Well, I'm balancing on the vlog, so I was just going to show you some beautiful flowers that I just got from Connor and Liv. How stunning. I'm obsessed with this flower. What is this flower called? Can someone tell me? It's given sunflower, but pink, and a tinge of like yellowy orange, which is stunning. How beautiful. And then from Emily and Brad, heavy, which also has the flower in it. Is this gonna be my new flower? I feel like this is my new flower. I really enjoy this. And they both have the most beautiful little notes in. Thank you guys so much, I really appreciate it. But I'm having a lovely birthday morning so far. I've got on a new top that just come from H&M. It's the Skims dupe that I love, but there's a new colourway. If it's in stock, I'll link it down below, but these are the best. I literally bang on about it so much. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll be like, boring. But they're super stretchy. I feel like I have to talk about it because everyone needs them. They're just so comfy, they go with everything. You can literally dress them up, dress them down. Oh my goodness. These are all the flowers are like the same kind of colory vibe. This like neutral pink and peach. I'm obsessed. Georgia! Oh my god, I love birthdays because they just, oh my god, how nice does it look with Ocean's artwork in the background? It was in my hand, so I walked in here. Oh gee, I love you so much. These are gorgeous, thank you. I'm gonna put on the tiniest bit of makeup and then we're gonna head out for the day. We're gonna go to Cambridge. Just my luck, but the weather is not doing the most today. It's been sunny for like the last 2 weeks. And today it's humid, it's really hot actually. But I looked out the window and I put on joggers, so I'm gonna change because it's very warm still, but it's just a bit cloudy, a bit hazy. But that's how we're gonna spend the rest of my birthday. Just going into Cambridge City. It's like 40 minutes from us. A little bit of a change. Nan's gonna come too. And we're just gonna have a little mooch, bit of a shop, maybe have a nice early dinner because we just had breakfast and it's at midday, so probably won't have lunch, but an early dinner and just enjoy the day with my favourite people.
I can't believe you love me. I just feel so lucky.
It's me again, present day. How random were them clips, but they're cute, you know what I mean? I like videos like that. I hope that you enjoyed too. But really quickly to end this video, well, I say quickly, I'm just gonna kind of brain dump a little bit. Like I said at the beginning, I love how many of you guys trust to come to me and ask me questions. Obviously, being a new mum myself, I don't ever want to come across like I've got it all down to a T and like I know it all, because I definitely don't. And I'm still figuring out so much myself. Like, Ocean's currently asleep right now and it is nearly 3 o'clock, and naturally I'm just like, oh, is her nap at an awkward time today? Because I'm trying to kind of implement a little bit of a routine just to kind of test run it and see if it gives our life a little bit more structure and me a little bit more freedom when she is asleep, because I was kind of just letting her nap when she wanted and there was just no structure to our day. So I kind of am having a bit of a routine, but like I said, like, she slept a little bit longer in this nap than normal, but I also don't want to wake her up because she's obviously having a lovely sleep. For example, I still question everything because it's just, I think, a natural thing to do. A lot of people message me like, I'm pregnant, I have this to ask, and I have a newborn, I'm a couple weeks behind you, I'm a couple weeks ahead of you, and you ask me questions and how I'm getting along, blah blah blah. And part of me is like, should I just do like a get ready with me or drive with me at some point, or just literally sit like this and just word vomit? Just let me know what you think. But just to kind of talk about things that I'm getting asked a lot lately. Obviously my last video should have been the holiday vlog, hopefully, if I've got that up. Hopefully, Sid, you did get that up. But do we recommend taking a baby that young away? So we took Ocean when she was 11 weeks and I couldn't recommend it more. I was exactly like all of you guys that are worrying, thinking, oh, am I going to regret it? Is it going to be hard work? I literally was like, oh my God, I just want a nice holiday. I don't want to be away. Like, this is harder than I ever could have imagined. It's more stressful than anything. And it's kind of put me off holidays. Like these bangs, I literally hate them. But it was everything and more I could have wanted. She was so chill, she was so relaxed, she had such a good time, she slept so much, and we had a really nice time. It's a really easy age, I personally think. Obviously everyone's going to be different, but other mums I spoke to on holiday that had toddlers were like, you're doing it right. Do it before she can walk. Not to say, obviously, don't be scared when they do walk. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If it's a challenge, then we'll see. But yeah, I just think, why not? If you can get their passport early and you have the luxury of being able to go on holiday, or even if you want to do a trip in the UK, like we done Dorset, and to be honest, it was quite similar, other than taking the flight out of the aspect. It was still like prepping for a car journey, having bottles at the ready, and yeah, I seriously could not recommend it more. Obviously, just be very prepared. I did a packing video. I can't remember even if I gave that many good recommendations, but I'd just say lots of big muslins to wear, swimsuits that are going to protect their whole body. I personally did take SPF for Ocean. Please do your own research. I know the reasons why they say not to, and I've gone with my own personal opinion, which is to put sun cream on parts of her body. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that right now. Some toys to keep her occupied. A really good travel pram, I think, is essential, like essential. It honestly is one of the best things I own. We have the Jules Air, and I'm even using it now at home because it's just so much more convenient, so much more lightweight, and she honestly sleeps like a dream in it. She sleeps like she could sleep for hours and hours and hours, honestly. I also get a lot of questions about breastfeeding. I don't know if some people maybe miss it because I think I discuss things. I actually get so confused what I've spoken about. Like, honestly, the brain, like now we've got another app, Threads. Like, I can't keep up. I forget where I've said things, and I think I do say a lot on Instagram stories, and that's the issue because obviously they're only up for 24 hours. So I do still get asked a lot about breastfeeding, which I'm no longer doing. I am formula feeding her now. She's on dairy-free formula now. It's called SMA Alpha Amino, but obviously don't be led by what milk we're on. It's honestly just what the doctor prescribed us, and that was because of her eczema flare-ups, which were being triggered by dairy. So I'm not breastfeeding anymore, but I commend all of you that are. I think it's the most beautiful thing ever if you can get along with it. I was gutted I couldn't carry on. I actually really let it get to me, and I would love to definitely try and breastfeed again with my next baby if I go on to have more kids. And yeah, it's definitely not put me off. Don't get me wrong, it was challenging. Like I said, I'm really skimming these subjects. I will go into them more if that's what you guys want. I did book with a lactation consultant to help with latch, and just because I was experiencing some pain, so that is very normal, but I have since found out you can actually get lactation consultant appointments through the NHS, which I didn't actually know. I did pay for mine privately, and I literally just typed in like the area I live in and a lactation consultant, and that's how I booked it. And it did help massively, but obviously I kind of had to end my breastfeeding journey anyways. Back to routine, I get asked quite a lot about that. Like I said, there isn't much. I know that there is certain wake windows that is good to follow with having a baby. I think the wake window, I know that her wake window at the moment is around an hour and a half, and that ups, I think, around 5 months. I need to double check, but I can tell now, I know that that is her wake window. I can literally see as that 90 minutes is approaching how much more like irritable she's getting. So that is something, if anything, I am sticking to, is I'm trying to get her down for her next nap every 90 minutes. And I have seen a massive difference in how playful she is and how much more happy and how much easier she goes down for her naps. So maybe look into wake windows. And yeah, as for routine, other than that, we don't really have one. There's not so much I can say right now about her sleep schedule for the night because I'm still really figuring that out. I'm trying to do a bath every night now to just kind of get her into a routine herself, so she's like, oh, bath, oh, it's nearly bedtime. I mean, I don't even know if babies think like that, but I'm just kind of taking what I've heard myself. But yeah, I think that's the most of the things that I had in my mind that I wanted to mention. I remember being so confused, I will just end on one more thing, about being a new formula feeding mum, what to take for holiday. Everyone recommended the Newbie Rapid Call, and I did get it, but I got it literally the day before we went away, and just my luck, we had a 41 and it didn't work, and I thought I was going crazy and I just couldn't work it, but Cass had a go. And then I even asked my brother, because my brother's just one of them people, like, he's good at everything and he can fix everything, and like, it's not, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to work a rapid call, but we were all just like, this doesn't work. And obviously I was going away the next day, so I had no choice but to just figure it out. So I would say for the airport, what I would do now is I would take a bottle ready, and I took 2 empty bottles with me, and I also had a formula dispenser, a one from Mam. I'll link some stuff down below. And I had 3 sections of formula, so I had 3 bottles ready to go kind of thing. So I had, like, she was on 5 ounces at this point, so 5 ounces, 5 ounces, 5 ounces, and then I had 2 spare bottles. And then when we went past security, they actually got rid of my boiled water, which people replied to me on my story and was like, you can take your own boiled water through, because this is what I did going out there, but I wouldn't do this again. And they got rid of it, which apparently they shouldn't do, but I didn't know, so I just let him do it. And I took a flask initially, but I think it's easier to just take 1 pre-made bottle, as in for us, obviously she's dairy free, so I can't buy the pre-made like Aptamil with a screw cap kind of thing, and then 2 sterilised clean bottles. And when we went through, we asked one of the restaurants to just put some boiled water into one of the bottles. This might sound like a blur, but she's on 5 ounces, we would get 4 ounces of boiled water in a bottle, and we would let that cool down. And then when we got on the flight, if we needed it, we did actually need it on the way home because we were delayed, because obviously we had that pre-made bottle. We asked for 1 ounce obviously you can just ask for any amount of boiled water and just tip away, go to the bathroom, and just the lids, the man bottles we use, the lids are measuring, so we would then have a shot of, basically I mimic what the prep machine does. If you have a prep machine, you're basically going to mimic what that does. So I got a shot of 1 ounce hot water to put in the empty bottle, so tip that in and then put in the formula, shake that up, and then pour in the cool boiled water, the 4 ounces, because obviously then you've got the 1 ounce of the boiled, 4 ounces cool boiled, that makes the 5 ounces, and then you pour that in, and then you've got your bottle. I mean, by all means, take more bottles than that. If you've got a really long haul flight, that's what I would personally do, I think. And that's what worked for us. We were even doing that on holiday, like round the pool. And we took, oh, I also got asked about sterilising. We took Milton tablets away, but we actually ran out. But luckily I had sterilising zipper bags, which were for a munchkin, I think. I'll link them again, like I said. And we just had to ask the staff in the restaurant if they wouldn't mind sterilising them in the bags. You just add a little bit of water. But I think next time I would just take my steriliser. I love our steriliser, don't get me wrong, it's quite big and bulky, but I think it's worth taking up a little bit of room in my luggage because it's just so much easier. And in my head, I just like that I know that I'm sterilising it myself instead of handing it to someone and hoping that they're going into the kitchen and doing it right, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm going on way too long. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you want me to do a whole dedicated mum chatty video. And yeah, that's it really. Don't forget to also use my discount for Skin and Me as well if you want to try out their products. Like I said, I highly recommend. And I think that's all from me today, and I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you all have a lovely new week. Bye guys.